Genesis 11 and verse 27. These are the generations of Terah. Terah begat Abram. This is the guy we're looking for. Where? Ur of the Chaldees. Okay? Now we're going to find out why he has to move. Ur of the Chaldees. The meaning of Ur of the Chaldees is Moon City. Okay? Moon City is what it means. And the moon, mystically and metaphysically, means the emotions, because it reflects back whatever is shown on it. Okay? In other words, if you let me show you exactly what the idea is. If you take the moon, and it's got a very beautiful light, you know, full moon, and all that kind of stuff, and it's reflecting the light of the sun. This is the sun. When the sun shines, the moon reflects the light. However, what gets between the sun and the moon that causes the moon to go dark? The earth. Do you understand? In other words, you reflect the light of the Spirit that shines from the right side. But when you get yourself between that which is the Spirit and that which is the physical, when you get yourself, that carnal mind in between, then darkness is all over. And so there's no more reflection. So the moon is the emotions, and it reflects what's shown on it. The shine of the light of Christ on it, that's wonderful. Shine that which is the lower carnal aspect on it, and you got all kinds of chaos. And now there's a very interesting thing about this. Okay? Moon City. All right? In the mythologies and in the ancient text, there was a goddess who reigned over Ur of the Chaldees. The name of the goddess was S-I-N. Sin. Okay? That's why you've got to move. Because when you're dwelling in the emotions, you're dwelling in sin. All right? That's what sin is. Sin is not drinking. Sin is not smoking. Sin is not going to Atlantic City. Sin is not sex. Sin is not all of these things that these people contrive it to be. Sin is dwelling in the emotions. When the emotions are leading you, you're dwelling in sin. And what's the first thing Abram is told? You got to move. We can't even talk until you get out of here. And that's what's said to you. You're dwelling in the emotions. And until you're willing to move out of the emotions to a land that will be shown to you, which is within you, there's no sense even talking about it. Can't talk about it. And this is what religion has never learned. They're dwelling in sin. The biggest sinners in the world are religious people. Not because they're drinking or smoking or having sex or anything like that, because they dwell in their emotions. And their whole religious movement is emotional. Okay? They don't understand that. The very first